Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today I will teach you a lesson on passive voice. Now, please listen to my two sentences and think of the similarity and difference between the two. Okay, are you ready? 1. A mosquito bit me. 2. I was bitten by a mosquito. So, what is the similarity and difference between the two sentences? Yes, they have the same meaning but different structures. The first sentence is in the active voice, but the second one is in the passive voice. So, in English, sometimes we have to use passive sentences instead of active sentences. That's why it is very important to learn how to use passive voice correctly. Now, let's begin today's lesson. So, why is it important to use passive voice sometimes? Please listen to my sentences and think of how you feel. 1. You made a mistake. How do you feel when listening to this sentence? Yes, it probably makes you feel guilty and stressed because it sounds very strong. And the sentence is more direct and less formal. Also, the tone is more accusatory because the subject of the sentence is you. So you might feel like it's talking about your mistake. So you might not feel comfortable. Okay? Now, please listen to my second sentence. A mistake was made. How do you feel when listening to this sentence? Yes, you might feel better because the sentence is more formal and less accusatory. Because the doer of the action is unknown, you don't know who made the mistake. So, it is important to use passive sentences sometimes because passive voice is more formal and impersonal. It is used to sound more polite and less accusatory. It is also used to soften the tone of a message. Okay? Are you with me so far? Next, let me explain how to use passive voice in English correctly. To use passive sentences correctly, we need to follow this structure. Subject plus be plus past participle plus object or the doer of the action. The action verb is always in the past participle. For example, the past participle of eat is eaten, of give is given, of discuss is discussed. Okay? And the to be verb can be modified to change tense. For example, dinner is eaten, was eaten, has been eaten, or had been eaten. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Now, do you know how many tenses passive voice can be used in? tenses. Past simple, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous, present simple, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous, future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So, passive voice can be used in 12 tenses in English. Remember, we can use modal verbs in passive sentences, but we never use do, does, and did in passive sentences. Okay? And if there is an object, please use by before it. Okay? Is it clear, everyone? Now, let's practice identifying the verb in the passive voice according to the tense. Please look at the example first. Let's say I have the action verb drink. You will see what this verb will be in the passive voice according to tenses. Past symbol of drink is was or were drunk. Past continuous of it is was or were being drunk. Past perfect of it is had been drunk. Past perfect continuous of it is had been being drunk. Present symbol of drink is is, or drunk. Present continuous of it is is, or being drunk. Present perfect of it is have or has been drunk. Present perfect continuous of it is have or has been being drunk. Future symbol of drink is will be drunk or is, are going to be drunk. Future continuous of it is will be being drunk or is, are going to be being drunk. Future perfect of it is will have been drunk. Future perfect continuous of drink is will have been being drunk. Now, please answer my questions. 1. What is the present perfect of play in the passive voice? Yes, have or has been played. 2. What is the present perfect continuous of play in the passive voice? Right, have or has been being played. 3. What is the past symbol of play in the passive voice? Yes, was or were played. 4. What is the past continuous of play in the passive voice? nice was or were being played. 5. What is the future symbol of play in the passive voice? Right, will be played. Or is are going to be played. 6. What is the future perfect of play in the passive voice? Right, will have been played. Good practice, everyone. So, how do you feel about the passive voice in English? Is it too difficult? I know it is not easy. So, in the next lesson, I will give you some more exercises and I will explain how to change from the active voice to the passive voice. So, please don't panic because the more frequently you practice, the more confidence you have. Okay, thank you for watching my video today. Please share it with your family and friends and subscribe to my channel to learn more English lessons. Hope to see you again in the next video.